We are now live, John.
What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be doing another dumb law.
Yay, dumb laws! We all love dumb laws, don't we?
Yay! Dumb laws, dumb laws. Isaac, what is your guess?
What is my guess? My guess is going to be Arizona.
Arizona? I'm going to go. Is someone calling you?
No, I just got a
Oh.
bajillion notifications saying, "What's your guesses?"
Oh.
Some crazy guy posted on our Discord about it.
I am going to guess Florida, because why not? What was your guess again?
Florida,
What was your guess again?
Arizona. I think I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it wasn't
Arizona.
Arizona. It is now
TGI is guessing Kentucky. Okay,
Kentucky.
I guess we'll see what it is. Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, the state is Oregon.
Oregon. Hey, the Oregon Trail. That's a fun game, isn't it? We can all die of dysentery.
Wow.
Looking up some
Okay.
Oregon dumb laws right now.
Um, onlyinyourstate.com.
Okay, let's look that one up.
You see it?
Yep, I just got it. Okay, so we got these 11 crazy laws in Oregon will leave you scratching your head and wonder. However, we only do 10 dumb laws in this episode, so one dumb law you guys are not going to know.
Ooh, I wonder which one it is. Ooh.
Which one will it be? You will never know.
Awkward guess is Rhode Island. Just put that in at the
Rhode
guess.
Island. No, not Rhode Island either. Sorry, awkward.
Okay, number 10. We're going to go from 10 to 1.
10
number
to 1.
10. Juggling is illegal in Hood River without a permit.
That one is Why can't you juggle? Okay. John, you're going to start this one. I'm putting you in charge of starting this one.
Okay, this one's really recent. Well, I say recent, a couple years ago. Remember when clowns were a big thing?
Oh, the whole YouTube clown scare of 2018.
Yeah. You remember great. Well, this kind of derives from that. Clowns like to juggle. That's their act. This kind of came from that. What was happening is in Hood River, it's part of the Hood,
Yep, there's no other reason you would call it that. It's Hood River, it's part of the Hood.
It's part of the Hood, and this is kind of where a bunch of clowns would meet up, and they would trade around the different juggling balls and different acts that they do, and different, I don't know, just a bunch of different stuff. And one method, because politicians have low IQ, blah blah blah. One method that they were able to come up with is, we want to get rid of all of the clowns in this area. Let's just make juggling illegal without a permit.
Yeah.
And the only people would give permits to are the good clowns. And they thought it would work, but I mean, it wasn't that hard to get a permit. So now every single clown has a permit.
Oh, dang it. So close. It's like
so close.
So close to hitting the mark every time, but they're so far away every time as well.
Yeah, so close.
So, ready for number 9?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's illegal to own a pet reptile unless you are a school or city in Springfield.
Nice.
Okay, you want to know why that one is?
Why?
Have you heard of the reptilian overlords?
Yeah, obviously.
A lot of politicians are actually reptiles, as we all know. I mean, it doesn't mean they're smart, but they decided to pass laws that it's illegal to own a reptile because they're too close to home for them, and they don't want their fellow kinsmen. That'd be like us owning a gorilla. I mean, you want to own a gorilla because it's close to a human, right?
I'm pretty sure people own pet monkeys.
Well, then they're jerks. That's called slavery. Yeah, but the thing is, the reptile race is a lot more against slavery than the human race.
So why can schools and cities own reptiles? Are schools and reptiles also reptiles? Like, is it not just the government? I mean, the city is the government.
Yeah, schools and cities are part of the government, and they know what they need, and they can actually tell if they're smart ones or not, and they can actually they can monitor it a little bit closer when it's owned by the city.
Okay, dang, that is intense. Well, number 8.
Number 8.
In Portland, it is illegal to get married at a roller rink.
Okay, why is this, John?
Dang. Wow. Oregon is so fun.
Yeah,
juggling,
or lack thereof.
reptiles, roller skating. What is? Dang, they really like having fun. Well, it is legal to get married at a rink.
Illegal.
Yeah, it is illegal to get married at a rink. Oh my gosh, I can't say roller rink.
Roller rink. Say that 10 times fast. Roller rink. Roller. Blah, blah, blah. I can't say it either. Okay. Moving
Roller
on.
rink,
Move
roller
on.
rink,
Carry
roller
on.
rink, roller rink. It
Okay.
is illegal
Why
to
is
get
this a
married at
law?
one. It is a law because everyone in Oregon loves to go rollerblading all the time.
Okay.
Everyone is rollerblading like 21st. If you're not at work and if you're not home, you're rollerblading. Like that is
I'm
just
more of a skater, to be honest. Actually, I like rollerblading over skating. You're right. But
that's just what it is Oregon. Like if you talk to anyone from Oregon, they're like, "Oh yeah, I go rollerblading maybe 10, 12 hours a day." Like they're always out, okay? And the problem
okay.
is when people get married, they want to rent out these places so that they can have certain people come. And not only is it bad for business, and want to know what bad business means? It means bad economy. And Oregon's a big fan of good economy. Not just that, but everyone would hate you if you got married at a roller rink because you would have to rent the place out. So then everyone would be like, "Oh, dang, you're taking up the place, so we can't go today." And then everyone would get fat because they would lose their habit of going rollerblading for like 12 hours every single day.
Little do people know that's why Americans are fat. It's because of the marriages and roller rinks.
Yep. But Oregon, everyone's so skinny there.
But they weren't
Eh,
before this law
Yeah, yeah,
passed.
yeah. Before this law passed, because they just could not go, so they had to pass this law, stop it, get America not obese. Oh wait, make America great, make America not obese again,
Make America skinny again.
make America skinny again. You know, there was like that whole campaign ran by Ronnie Ronnie Rump or something.
Sure.
Anyways,
Okay.
anyways, that's why in Portland it's legal to get married at a roller rink.
All right. Moving on. Number 7 in Portland. It's also illegal to wear roller skates in a bathroom. Okay. Moving. That one plays into the whole thing. It's with everyone likes roller rinks and whatever. I thought everyone liked rollerblading, but apparently they like roller skates too. No, wait, it's illegal to wear roller skates, but not roller blades. Okay, here's the thing: most people are use roller blades, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their roller skaters would come to roller rinks, and everyone would be using the bathrooms. And the roller bladers are really racist against roller skaters,
Yeah.
so they would trying to keep them out of the bathroom, and what they ended up doing is making it illegal for you to wear roller skates there. So they ended up having to go to the bathrooms barefoot when they go to those
Dang.
places. And then they've got people with rollerblades going over their feet. And because rollerbladers hate roller skaters, they just roll over their feet and ends up basically forcing roller skaters outside of roller rinks. They've actually started segregating some of these roller rinks too in this area. But
Dang.
but yeah, there's a big problem with racist rollerbladers against roller skaters.
What is up, Oregon?
I know. I can't believe Oregon.
They just have a big split down there, like states, skaters versus bladers.
Yes, sir. Moving on to number 6.
It is
It is
illegal for more than two people to share a single drink. Dang, this is it's not. I don't know. Dang, that is an interesting law. A single drink. I thought because of the picture, I thought I was gonna say a single straw,
me too. I thought
but
I was getting this straw.
no, it's a single drink.
No
Wait,
polyandry down there.
what counts as a drink? If I buy a 2 liter, does that count as one drink?
That would be from a pitcher. I don't think so. I think it would be like from a cup.
This state is so joy unjoyful.
Yep. Okay.
They're trying
What
to
is the
kill
reason for
all
this
of
one
the
done?
joy.
Yep. Just a bunch of killjoys. Make some noise.
Okay. Dang. Coming up for stuff like this is so hard. This type of thing where it gives you nothing to go off of besides a stupid drink. No, I have nothing. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I'll take this one for you. Okay.
Okay.
So there are a lot of people who are polyandrous, polygamous, other groups, every polyus, whatever you want to is. Anyways, there's also a lot of misogyny flaws and different things going on down there, and the thing was they would all go to restaurants. They would, share drinks and be all romantic or whatever. And the lawmakers wanted to stop these kind of relationships because they were ungodly relationships, right?
Uh huh.
And you know how they finally did it? They outlawed being able to share drinks because if you couldn't share drinks, then that cuts down the romance because all of a sudden you're out with like your three wives and two husbands, whatever you are, right?
Uh
And
huh.
two of you are sharing a drink. All of a sudden, the rest are jealous. How do you decide which two share the drink? So all of a sudden, they're all jealous. It ended up causing a lot of infighting within these relationships and brought everyone to just monogamy and just to that's what it's called, right? Basic two-person relationship. I feel like
Sure.
that's wrong. Anyways, it brought people back or down to normal relationships via this, or as we say, normal. They would disagree in Oregon, but the lawmakers put a nip this whole thing in the butt by causing a lot of infighting with it. So that is the reason for this, John.
Yeah, no, I agree with it. Let's just move on to number 5.
Okay, moving on to number 5. It's
Is
illegal to obstruct the flow of a water fountain.
So why would you want to obstruct the flow, Isaac? You want to know why? Because you want to make a river. Do you remember?
Okay.
Do you remember the most famous river inside of Oregon? It's called Hood River. Do you remember that?
Uh huh.
Hood River. There's also Blade River and Skate River and all of those other
Blade
rivers.
River
Anyway,
is close friends with Blade Runner.
yes, yeah. Anyways, so people would obstruct the flow of the water fountains all the time just to create their own river. Like, you know how rappers, they always like, they try to create their name, like, I'm Lil Nas X, I'm Lil Pump, I'm Lil. They always say Lil at the beginning because they think they're so cool and they're rappers, you know. Well, that's
Uh-huh.
kind of the same thing in Oregon with their hoods. Like, you're not a hood, or you're not a cool cat until you own a river. So
Okay.
so water fountains were a perfect way to start your own river. You start your river with a water fountain really tiny, you grow it from other bigger fountains, and eventually you're able to get it big enough where rain starts helping it, snow. This is how river
Follow
and
these 5 easy steps to start your
this is
own
how
river in 30 days.
I'm pretty sure that's a real website in Oregon. Anyways, that's how it all works. Well, what happened is Oregon started sinking. Like Oregon started going hardcore underwater. Like the just Oregon's what's it called, the E word, about
Elevation.
elevation, just started, like, they were going underwater fast and they had to just stop it. They're like, okay guys, we gotta stop. What is the root that's causing all of these problems? Well, people are obstructing the flow of a water fountain. That's the 30 steps to make your own river. Step 1, obstruct the flow of a water fountain. That's step
Okay,
1.
well, I'm glad they fixed that because can you imagine if they kept sinking? Eventually, they'd start bringing the rest of the continent down, and we would all be underwater.
Yeah. Dang Oregon.
Dang, Oregon. Okay, moving on to number 4. You may not whistle underwater in Portland.
Hmm.
This one's yours too because I took 2 in a row, so this one's yours.
You may not whistle underwater in Portland. Well, obviously, this one just goes with the first one. Don't look this up, but because why would you look it up? I'm the one saying it
Yeah,
right
just
now.
trust us. We're the
Yeah, just trust us.
absolute authority here.
You want to know how you kill a reptile? You whistle underwater. If you put a reptile underwater, it doesn't die because it's drowning. It dies because you're whistling. You go underwater and you put the reptile underwater and you just give out your whistle. The reptile's dead. You just kill
That's
it.
why they actually teach you if you want to survive a crocodile attack and it starts dragging you underwater, just start whistling and you're good.
Yeah, just start whistling, guys. Next time,
That's how
next
you
time,
that's how you survive crocodile attacks.
yeah, next time a crocodile starts dragging you underwater, just make sure you're able to whistle.
And we whistle while we drown.
Anyway, so a bunch of the reptiles start dying because Portland's going underwater because of the whole water fountain issue. So before they solved the obstructing the flow of the water fountain, they first solved it's legal to whistle underwater in Portland because they had to solve that issue really fast. So they made this a law, then they
Well,
made
yeah, the
other
ones
one a
in
law.
charge were all reptilian overlords. So if
And they
they
were
didn't
dying left
stop
and
that,
right.
they couldn't pass the other laws to save everyone. So
Exactly. So they quickly passed this one. You may not whistle underwater.
okay, moving on to number 3. It's illegal to walk down the street with United shoes in Portland.
With untied shoes. Okay, that's like, what?
Oh, and wow, how did I read that as United? Wow, my brain flipped the T in the I with untied shoes in Portland. I was like, is that a brand? Are they like hating on our brand? Okay, with untied shoes in Portland. Okay, you want to know why that is?
Why?
Skate culture.
Yeah.
Skaters don't tie their shoes. They tuck them in they tuck their shoelaces into the shoes and they go and skate on places. Now, the dumb politicians were like, we want to stop people from skating on all of our places. And they decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make it illegal to go down the street with untied shoes. If it's illegal
That'll
to walk
show
down the
them.
street with untied shoes, then you can't have any more skaters because they have to always tie their shoes, and that will make them lose all their street cred.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they lost all their street cred, they can't be skaters anymore. So that was the single nail in the coffin that was able to stop skaters from skating. And that's why there's no skate scene in Portland. That's why everyone rollerblades now. It used to be that people were like rollerbladers were. Oh, John, it's the rollerblading lobby that got this passed because the rollerbladers saw the skaters being the new up and comers, and people were switching to that. And it was that rollerblading racism. They were also racist against the skaters. They passed laws to stop the skaters from being able to skate because they destroyed their street cred by making them tie their shoes.
Yeah. I hate
That was
skaters.
a big
Blame.
roundabout way to get there. And that's what happens when you think while you're talking. But we figured it out. Okay, moving
Yep.
on to number 2. Ready?
Yep. And Marion, it's legal to eat a donut while walking backwards on a city street. Dang, that's 3 different things. Wow. So it's legal to eat a donut while walking backwards on a city street.
Yep.
Technically 4 if you count that in Marion, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So, why is this one, John?
Okay. So in Marion, they sure do love their donuts. It's
Okay.
actually it's actually a reptile's favorite food, FYI. But that's unrelated to this actually.
Not at all.
Not yeah. So on a city street, who goes on city street? City people. Who are city people? The government. Like if you hear the word city, the government's probably tied into it. You know, city council.
Yep,
Yeah, that's the
you can't
government.
have a city without a government.
Yeah, yeah. So who's walking on a city street? The city people. Who's the city people? The government. The government's walking on the city streets. Okay.
Okay.
One thing that reptiles can't do that humans can do is walk backwards. Reptiles can't walk backwards,
Okay.
but they love their donuts. So when the whole reptiles thing started
I thought you
coming
said
up,
it wasn't related to reptiles.
okay, yeah, but now it is. Okay, shut up. So
Okay.
one thing that happened when the whole reptile started being noticed, when people started like, wait a minute, the government's reptiles, when that started becoming like everyone noticing it. One thing they found out is that they love donuts. So, but everyone loves donuts. So that's just not obviously that's not the easiest way to know that someone's a reptile. So the easiest way for people to find out who's reptiles, go to someone on a city street, give them a donut, and tell them to walk backwards while eating it. Because if they
Okay.
are on a city street, that's a red flag. If they're eating a donut, second red flag. And if they can't walk backwards, third red flag. Because reptiles can't walk
Okay.
backwards. So that's why, and Marion, they're like, shoot, people are on to us. So they just quickly said, hey guys, it's illegal to eat donuts while walking backwards on a city street. No reason. We just feel for your safety. And on city streets, cars might hit you, and we want you to walk forwards and enjoy your donuts. Have a good day. So, but we know the truth. We know the truth, Oregon.
Yes,
Can't
we
walk
know the
on us.
truth. Okay, well, John, this is actually really useful because now if I ever want to know who's a reptilian overlord, I've always had a hard time actually
Mm-hmm.
knowing who it was. But now I know that I just need to get them on a city street, give them a donut, and see if they can walk backwards.
Yeah, but I'd be like, hey, can you walk backwards?
Yeah, that's really good to know. This episode is arming the people with useful information.
This video is probably not going to give us money because it's going to be demonetized, not because we can't make money from YouTube yet. It's going to probably not make money because it's getting demonetized because YouTube is probably in on this and they're going to demonetize it to stop people from hearing about this. So you got to share this video. You got to get the news out.
If this video gets under 1 million views, it's because of the evil reptilian overlord conspiracy. There's no other reason this video would have less than 1 million views.
Yeah, our 39 subscribers would make sure that this gets 1 million views. So if it doesn't hit it, then yeah, there's something up.
Yep. Okay, moving on. It's illegal to predict the future in Yamhill. Okay, you want to know why that is?
Yeah, tell me why.
This is the final bit of evidence about the reptilians. There was someone in Yamhill, and he was predicting the future, and he started predicting things accurately. And like at first, people would predict the future, but they were just like crazy kooks, and no one thought much of it. But then this guy started predicting accurately, and the reptilian overlord's like, "Oh no, he's gonna find out." And the goal is to take over the world. And if this guy keeps predicting, everyone's going to know. So they banned it and made it illegal to predict the future there. That's why it's only in Yamhill. They don't care about the rest because they know most people are kooks. But this guy was legit. Anyways, after they made it illegal, he still was trying to get the message out, and he was too poor to move out of the city, so he still was in Yamhill predicting the future. And to this day, he is in a state prison that's held underground, where they keep all of the people who know the secrets.
Dang.
That's the reason why there's not been the rebellion against the lizard overlords, John. Reptilian overlords.
Dang, they're just getting rid of all the psychics.
Yep, all the real ones, anyways. So, anyways, that is why the reptilian overlords are doing this, John. It is to stop the psychics from being an owner. What do you have to say for them?
Not really anything. Just make sure that you're giving donuts to everyone walking backwards on city streets, and see if they still can walk backwards or can't or whatever.
We need to start a revolution. Give everyone donuts on city streets. Ask them to walk backwards. Spread the word, guys. We need to start this going crazy because we need to find all the reptiles among us. That's the only way we're going to gain our freedom. And on a more local issue, we start fighting for equal rights for skaters and skateboarders in Oregon because the racist rollerbladers are controlling everything there.
Exactly. And also, one last thing. This is super unrelated, but if any of you guys want to get into the stock market, all of the stocks just did a 5-way split, so stocks are super cheap right now. Anyways, back to the video.
Okay, that was entirely random. Did you get taken over by a lizard overlord?
Well, let's just say I'm not eating donuts. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like button on the subscribe button and subscribe to our comment section. Make sure to comment the subscribe bell. Anyways, peace.
Yep, thanks for watching, y'all. Peace!